What's going on, champs and champettes? It's Monkey here, and the v34.30 update has officially released in Fortnite. So in today's YouTube video, we'll be showcasing all of the new cosmetics, from instrument skins to their back blings and pickaxe forms. We'll be showing new skins, new everything basically. We'll even be showcasing a brand new vehicle that got added to the files with today's update. However, I started us off on this very interesting screen where you're seeing Lumpy Space Princess from Adventure Time because they accidentally didn't properly encrypt these files. Adventure Time is coming to Fortnite in this game update we are currently in. However, they're going to be doing it a little bit interestingly, where they're going to have skins, they're going to have back blings, they're going to even have instruments that are based on stuff from the show. And as you guys may know, Marceline, for example, is one of those characters who have the perfect instrument that would also be a perfect pickaxe and a back bling, and along with Lumpy Space Piano being one of the actual instrument skins for this collaboration, if we go over here real quickly, you can see Marcy's axe base actually being an instrument skin as well. It'll be available as an actual base you'll be able to use in Festival, as well as a back bling and pickaxe, and it even has that cell shading kind of going on with it. Now, the descriptions of these are a family heirloom converted into a wicked bass guitar for the actual Marceline axe, and then for Lumpy Space Princess, it's you want to play these lumps. The Lumpy Space Princess piano instrument skin is actually reactive, as you guys can kind of notice by the little face over here on the right side, and both can be used as a pickaxe, back bling, and instrument skin. However, as we do today's showcase, we won't be able to actually showcase it in the instrument skin version because that version is oddly still encrypted. But to kind of get you started off on the right foot, here is it in this pickaxe form. As you can see right there, we have an interesting hit effect for Marcy's axe base. However, if we go over here to the Lumpy Space Piano as well and we hit with it, you can kind of see how they both have like unique little effects going on, and it does look like the face somewhat animates as you're actually swinging it, which is pretty cool to see that reactivity going in place with something that isn't technically normally set to be a pickaxe. Also, as an amazing feature to kind of talk about in today's video as we go through all the new cosmetics, okay, hold on, let me leave the item shop version real quick, but if we go to our locker, every single pickaxe now shows it when you actually have it like equipped in your hand. Now, of course, when you're actually in the selector menus, it doesn't show it, but when you're in the main area right here, you actually are able to view a 3D preview of your actual pickaxe itself. And as you can see, there's a toggle right there just to view out the pickaxe, which makes me wonder, hold on, wait. Yeah, now we have a toggle to preview every single pickaxe in the lobby, which is a massive bonus. I want to go back to the shop real quick to see if that toggle exists here. If we go all the way down to pickaxes, yeah, let's try this for example. Okay, yeah, we can't toggle it on in the item shop, but it is nice to see that they're working on changing that up so that you can finally view pickaxes without having to go in game, only to find out that it does or doesn't match your skin itself. But without further ado, let's stop yapping and show everything else coming with today's actual downtime update. So first off, we have the Iridia Vine skin right here with the description of shine brighter than those who would defy you. It has a nice little design going on for it, and it's a part of the Shining Sentinel set, and it doesn't actually have a Lego form at all, which I find interesting, unless it's just kind of like unfinished and they're going to be adding it in a future update. We have the Bad Kit skin right here, which is an evil version of Kit, and it has a description of he's one bad mecha kitty. Has the normal version right here, a Bad Kit, and then we also have a ghost version right here. Honestly, I think this skin is super solid, right? You know, being able to see, like, for example, how we have like a glowing ghostly Kit right there, and then for example in this other variant we kind of got like a gray and black evil version of Kit. It's a nice skin to kind of add on to the whole entire Kit skin theme, and we have a secondary Meowscles Kit skin to kind of show off later in this video, but here's the Lego version of that outfit. Now if we go over here, next up we have the new Battle Tiger skin, which is a reskin of the Battle Hound skin we have seen before. Now originally this was supposed to have a little bit of the like molten flame design going on with it, but maybe they changed that last minute because there already is a molten battle hound in the game. This one has a description of pounce into battle and isn't actually a part of any set at all. However, it does have a Lego version you can see right here. You can even kind of see like the eyes and a little bit of the mouth underneath that mask. Next up, however, we have the tour ready Sabrina Carpenter skin, which is the one that will be in the item shop either right when downtime ends or in the item shop reset tonight. However, I'm pretty sure it's going to be there when downtime ends just because of the fact that they've kind of already added the shop tabs and everything else for it to go live. It has both these variants and a little bit of reactivity, as you can actually see on the outfit right here. It is music reactive, however you can turn on or off the music reactivity if you don't want the little hearts and everything else to kind of glow on the skin. Now keep in mind this does have a Lego version as well, and has a description of make a short sweet impression, part of the Sabrina Carpenter set of course, but if you wanted to turn off reactivity on this version of Sabrina Carpenter skin, which is in the Festival Pass, that is not an option. This one also says that it's reactive to music, however we don't have any music actually playing in game, so just kind of keep that in mind. And then as you progress through the Festival Pass and go all the way towards the end, you'll unlock the Baby Doll Sabrina variant for the actual skin itself, which has a nice little set of like physics kind of going on here with the actual outfit. And I noticed some people mentioned, yeah, you can kind of see on the actual hair we have specific little small strands coming off, which some people mentioned they haven't really done before with skins, which is pretty cool to actually see. Next up, however, if we go out of there real quick, we can see the Lego version of the outfit with the description of that's that her, or that's that her, Sabrina. Yeah, it's probably a reference to something, and I'm just too dumb for it. But that is the actual description of the skin, and as we continue going on, we have the new Hazard hair skin right here with the description of dangerously soft, a part of the Pastel Patrol set. Now, this one I definitely think would be super cool to actually see with different like variants to change the color around, but you know, Easter's coming up, so it makes sense that they're kind of doing this whole entire design, you know, making it look all nice, and it's kind of just interesting to see overall how a lot of the Easter skins are going to be coming back and how they have an Easter theme going on with them due to the whole entire fact that, you know, Easter is right around the corner. It feels like time's going so fast. We also have the Una Usagi skin right here with the option to turn the hat on and off. Description of Hop to It, a part of the bunny ear set. Of course, this will be in the Easter whole entire like item shop release and everything else. They re-added the Easter shop backgrounds and everything, which is nice to see, so you can be expecting to see this within the next week or two. And then of course, as we continue going on, we have the new Kate Meowdy skin right here with a description of there's nothing you can't fix with 2 paws in a dream, part of the perfect DIY set. Now this one actually has like some milk cartons over on like the little canister on the side, which is interesting. You know, over here we got some tools and everything else. I wonder if like the milk cartons is something that they thought of adding just, you know, make it easier with the whole like Lego switch over or whatever else, or maybe they just was like, you know what, it makes sense for a cat to be armed up with actual milk. But of course you can see the Lego version as well. This one will be releasing in a bundle with the Evil Kit skin that we showcased earlier, and it also can be purchased on its own. We have the Paz the Wicked skin right here, the description of it's all yours for the taking, a part of the Lawless Luxury set. This will be sold in the item shop and also has a Lego version as usual with most of the skins except that first one we showed at the start of the video. Next up, we actually have the Zinnia skin right here, part of the Rebel Rider set with a description of the road runs wild and free. Now this one will also be sold in the item shop and also has a Lego version as well, as you can see right here. Next up, we actually have the Zarek skin, which is a brand new Lego Fortnite starter pack. You won't be able to purchase this in the item shop, but you will be able to actually purchase this with real money, and it will give you the skin, the Lego version of course, and a whole entire set of cactus themed items and, you know, props that you're able to actually use over in Lego Fortnite. Now it has a description of the driest gunslinger in the West and is part of the Dry Rider set, but it is a actual real money bundle. Next up, we have the new Vanguard Zadie skin and the Elite Zadie skin. The interesting thing here is I don't know if the Elite Zadie skin is free, however I do know for a fact that the Vanguard Zadie skin right here is a free skin you're actually able to earn by earning account levels, and it'll allow you to showcase, you know, different ranked variants and all the types of. Actually, is that selector broken? Okay, maybe the ranked variants are not working right now, or maybe it's just some weird bug, who really knows? But it is a brand new ranked outfit that you'll be able to actually earn by earning 50 account levels when the event quests go live, and of course it will have different color variants and everything else depending on your actual rank in game, and an option to turn the mask on and off. However, it isn't the only outfit we have a part of the set, because there is that other Zadie skin we just mentioned, but here it is in its Lego form of description to protect what matters, part of the Elite Vanguard set. For the other Zadie skin, however, as you can see it right here, we have the option for the mask to be off, and this one doesn't have like the whole back cloak thing going on with it, but we also have the option for the mask, which was shining over on like the holster over there, to be on as well. Does it still do the glow effect? Yeah, okay, it still does the glow effect right there. But you know, it's one of those skins that I think is going to be sold in the item shop. I'm kind of confused on how they're doing it because it's basically this skin right here, just without a cloak for whatever reason, so who knows what's actually going on here. But as a description, a founder of the Elites, and it's part of the Elite set. Now, of course, if you're someone who likes a skin but you don't know if you want to purchase it in the item shop, once again, you got the free version right here that you'll be able to just kind of grind account levels to actually obtain. We have the Beatman skin right here, which actually is a description of play the hits. Now, I can't show it in this video because it's currently encrypted or not in the files, but when this skin releases, it will also include a pair of purple and black kicks that you'll be able to get a part of the skin's actual cosmetic set, which is pretty interesting to actually kind of see them do. You know, bundle a kick with a whole entire skin, so if you want the skin, you gotta get the kicks as well, and I definitely think it's a way to get more people to actually purchase kicks in the game. Next up, we have the Viridian skin right here, with the description of it all goes up in smoke, part of the Vicious Viridian set. This one's kind of got like a green smoke, also like a biker theme going on here. Maybe this is related to Ballistic, because it kind of matches some of the theming we've seen with Ballistic recently, but it of course also has a Lego version as well, with, you know, just kind of like a green Lego bricky smoke effect applied to it. Next up, we have the Carl Keys skin right here, which will actually have like a bundle in the item shop with this whole set. Has a description of get it done, and it's part of the Urban Operator set. Now you can see the front and back design right there. We have the Lego version for the skin as well, as you can see on screen right now. Something I'm noticing, hold on, wait, I want to go back to this real quick. Okay, I was like, why is one hand red in the Lego version? But that's supposed to be the actual glove that's on the skin. Next up, we have the Dino skin, which is of course, you know, related to dinosaurs and all that type of stuff. Ooh, look at that. Wait, is it physics? Well, it kind of does. They got a little, like, dino plushie over there on the arm right there. Sorry, you know, I got a little distracted by that. But a nice little dino skins. Even got little, like, dino socks and stuff on with the variant option to turn on or off the glasses. Nothing related to taking the hood on or off, but, you know, it's still nice to see overall that we got a little bit of selectable styles for it here and there. And, of course, it also has a Lego version as well with the description of be a SAR winner, part of the Dino Star set. You can even see a little, like, dinosaur on the little arm right there. Next up, we have the Champion PJ skin, which is a part of the brand new FNCS bundle that we're releasing in the item shop. You have this version right here, and then you have the option to turn reactivity on or off. Now, it is elimination reactive, meaning all these little effects are based on whenever you get eliminations, but if you turn it off, this is what it looks like. You know, no little effects going on at all, just the Champion PJ skin, with, of course, this Lego version as well, and it has a description of queued up and ready to win, part of the FNCS set. Now, as we continue going on here, that is all the skins, so we're going to go to back blings first, and then we're going to go through all the emotes and everything else. We have the Bad Will back bling from the Mad Mecha set, which has a description of Willy Dangerous. We have Marcy's Axe Bass, which we kind of talked about earlier at the start of the video. Lumpy Space Piano, which we talked about earlier. Sabrina Carpenter's Heart Purse right here, which actually has reactivity as well that you're able to turn on and off. It'll be available in the normal Heart Purse variant or whatever, you know, like the pink version, and in the baby blue version right here. And of course, if you turn the reactivity off, as you can see right there, it doesn't have any of these special effects kind of going on. It still does shine, but it will no longer be reactive to music. Next up, we have the SE guitar, which has a description of you're playing nonsense. Of course, this is Sabrina Carpenter, and it also has the baby blue variant as well. Both of those, I do believe, are in the festival pass, or at least, you know, both variants of that guitar itself. We have the Heart Cloud back bling right here, which actually has the option to turn reactivity on or off. Once again, it's music reactive, but also time reactive, which makes me think when it's nighttime in game and I'm trying to like hold off and turning reactivity off here, that it will turn into a different colored cloud. I'm not for sure, but it is interesting to actually see. And then you can see right there, we can actually turn off the reactivity, which kind of gets rid of the central heart as well, and just kind of has it being a normal heart cloud. We have the Sabrina Carpenter electric instrument skin right here, description moi, and it has two different variants. You know, you have the normal like yellowish one and the blush electric version right here, which actually has like a shine effect going on right there. I'm not for sure if that's just my game glitching with graphics or something, because I did get a warning about like DirectX 12 with the current graphic driver I have or something, but you know, it's a red version of the actual instrument, and of course we'll see it in the pickaxe and instrument form a little bit later in the video. We got Sabrina's mic right here, which actually has a heart base. I didn't notice that before. The FNCS hard shell back bling, which you'll be able to earn from Twitch drops, or not even Twitch drops, but like Fortnite website compete website drops or whatever you want to call it soon. So you have this back bling, and then you also have the FNCS Raider back bling as well, which does have a little bit of transparency on little base crests, as you can see right there. Next up, we have the Bubble and Sludge pickaxes, which are actually related to the new drums. You can see it in both of the different versions. Now, of course, I'm not really going to dwindle too much on the instrument back blings and pickaxes too much, because we got to see them in their instrument form as well. But we have Kate's handy sack right here, a little bit of like jiggle on the actual like wrench on the right side. I don't really believe there's too much with the milk on the left side, but of course it is a new back bling. We have the B Splat back bling right here with the normal version, and then we also have the solid splat version of it as well. Whoa, wait, it's got a galaxy theme. I didn't know that. All right, maybe I have to do the festival season. We have the Gilded Clutch back bling right here, which has a little bit of some special effects going on. You can see a little like fur being captured right there. We have the Zinnia's Road Pack right here with description of someday you'll rule the road. Has some guns on the left and right side, some ammo, which is that explosive ammo kind of like going down the middle there, and a helmet. We have the Fission and Fade back bling, which is of course for the drums. We got the Eon Harmonia back bling, which is for, I think, like a bass or guitar. We'll find out a little bit later in the video, but they kind of got this whole entire like Neo set going on here that they're releasing in the shop soon, with the Neo Key one, for example, and then we also have the Hue Futura one right here. So if you want these, you'll be able to get them in the shop soon. We have the little Quill back bling, which is for that whole entire Lego Real Money bundle, the starter pack. We've got Zadie's Blade as a back bling here. This is actually related to the item shop version. However, once again, like I mentioned earlier, this is actually a free reward. So I'm curious what they're doing with the item shop version of the skin in general. Is it releasing? Is it not? Who knows? We got the Viridian Burn pack, which is some actual elimination reactivity. Whenever you get eliminations, the actual green smoke kind of comes out of the exhaust in the back. However, you can turn that off. You'll still get a little like special effect with the tubes, but you won't be able to actually have the exhaust animate. Got the X Cash back bling right here with some Monopoly money inside of it, or I guess some Fortnite money. You can kind of see like a Fortnite llama right there. And then we have Sid the Tsar as an actual plushie back bling as well. He's got googly eyes and his face has got some jiggle physics, which is fun to actually see. For the banners, we got the Sabrina Carpenter banner, and then we also have this home base banner icon right here, because it has just like a music on a hand on a vinyl. So with that said, that's all the back blings, that's all the skins, that's all the banner icons. Let's continue scrolling on down here and make our way to some of the other stuff. We have some new emojis. So we have a Mars W right here. We have the Sabrina Carpenter emoji right here, which I don't believe is animated. Yeah, it's just kind of normal. We got the Bouncy Beats animated emoji right here, however. And then we got some new loading screens, such as the Espresso Squad loading screen, which this skin right here, the second one, kind of like next to Sabrina Carpenter, this one still hasn't been added to the file, so it's either encrypted or not coming to the game yet, which is interesting. We have the Big Dilbits Crash as an actual loading screen right here, which is related to the next set of story quests we get in the game, which I think is kind of ironic considering what's been, happening in the news and everything. I mean, the stock market has basically crashed, but hey, it's interesting to see how perfectly timed that happened to be. Then we have the Legacy of the Portal loading screen, which is actually related to the next set of story quests after the Dilbit crash, with a description of the spirit siblings cannot escape its thrall, which is interesting to see like Daigo and the stuff from last season returning once again with a big impression on the future of the Battle Royale story. We got Sabrina After Dark as a loading screen right here, with a description of a little goes a long way, and then we got the Can't Stop the Melody loading screen right here for Melody Mars, which does appear to be updated to release in the item shop in the near future, which is something that is exciting because I know there's been a lot of people who've been wanting that skin. For pickaxes, we got the brand new TBD pickaxe. Let's get it. Best pickaxe in the game. Actually, wait a minute. They removed the ability to swing pickaxes in the item shop. What? Oh, okay. That is interesting. Wait, hold on. No, we can swing these. Wait, why are some of these like not swingable? I guess because they were trying to add that whole preview system, they broke it in the item shop, so now the only ones you can actually swing were ones that were already previewable to begin with, like, instruments. But that is kind of interesting and disappointing in some senses to see here, so let's just kind of go through it. The TBD pickaxe right here, which has a nice little design going on. We got the claw saw pickaxe right here from the actual new Bad Kit or Evil Kit set right there. We have the new Tiger's Tooth pickaxe right here. We have Marcy's Axe Bass, which of course, as we mentioned, has this nice little swing animation. We got the Lumpy Space Piano, which has this swing animation and a little bit of reactivity as well on the face. We got the SC Guitar for Sabrina Carpenter, which has this actual swing effect, but it also has the other variant, which if we equip it real quickly, you can actually see how that hits in game. We have the Sabrina's mic, which you can see how that hits. You hit with the heart bass, as usual with the microphones. Got the Bubble and Sludge pickaxes, which you'll be able to hit with that. Oh, I've actually never heard what the drum like hit effect sounded like. I know it's a little bit like quiet for you guys in today's video, but you know, if you've kind of heard the drums hit in the game before, it probably sounds the exact same. We got the Handycats Tools pickaxe right here. We got ourselves the B Splat pickaxe, which does have a unique little hit effect going on with it. And there it is in its other variant. You even get a little bit of the like galaxy effect going on there. We got the Gold Cutters, the Wheel Wreckers, the Fission Fade, which is related to the new drums in Fortnite Festival, the ones you'll be able to get in the item shop, the Eon Harmonia. We got ourselves the Neo Key right here as well. A lot of Neo themed stuff, you know, futuristic stuff as we mentioned earlier. The Futura. Got the Cactus Club, which, oh, I forgot, I can't swing these. Zadie's Blade. At the end of today's video, I'll go ahead and put them in my locker so I can show you them actually being swung, so stay to the end if you want to see all of those get swung. We've got the Searing Green Flame right here, which has this hit effect. I'm surprised we could actually view that one. Got the Signal Smasher pickaxe right here. Got the Dino Bopper pickaxe right here. We got the FNCS Tape Decker. And then, of course, we got the actual instrument versions of the actual skins we mentioned. So we got the B-Splat Bass right here with that Galaxy theme on it. We got ourselves the Bubble and Sludge drums right here. And, of course, it has the Tiki Fifidi style as well, which is kind of like a blue and purplish variant. Got ourselves the Fission Fade drums right here as well that we kind of mentioned, the like futuristic ones. You got the Sabrina Carpenter guitar, Sabrina Carpenter electric guitar, and then we got the Eon Harmonia guitar, the Neo Key guitar, the Sabrina's microphone, and of course the Hue Futura microphone as well. In terms of the other stuff, we got the Amar's Icon actual spray right here. Got the PJ's Dream spray, the Big Smooch spray, the Summon the Beats spray, the Usagi's Adventure spray, the Melody is Mantra spray right here with a description of girl power on the actual like design. For the actual wraps, we have Tiger's Gold, which if we go ahead and shoot this, you can see a little eye light up there. And oh, okay. Wait, hold on. Is this okay? It's damage reactive, so that's probably why we saw that little design going on there. We have the Egg Hunt animated wrap as well. Now, this one doesn't have any special effect if you shoot it, but it does look pretty. I gotta admit that. It's got a nice little theme of eggs kind of just sliding around the gun for, you know, the whole entire theme of Easter. We got the Starry-Eyed Kate wrap right here. Doesn't have any special reactivity, but it is animated once again. We got the Elite Signal animated and reactive wrap, so there's the animation normally, and then when you shoot it, it all lights up. We got the Viridian Tactics wrap right here, which is animated and reactive, so there it is with the normal animation, and then as you shoot it, it all kind of lights up and has that flame, and as you continue shooting, it kind of increases the amount of effects on the gun itself. We have the Sar Teeth animated wrap, no actual like special effect when you shoot it, but it does have a little animation in the front. And then we got the Champion's Hex Glow animated reactive wrap. You can see the animation with the hex kind of just glowing slightly, and then as you shoot it, all the hexes kind of just flash a little bit. It's not really too noticeable, but you know, it is still there. It is still a special effect, I guess. We got the Mamba car body right here, which you can see has been added to the game. Has, of course, all the different color options you would probably want. Oh, actually, it does have the trims. I was going to say, I don't know if it has trims or not. You can see what the trims look like, from titanium white to lime to orange to gray to all the different colors. But this is a new car body that should be sold in the item shop very soon. And if you already owned it in Rocket League, you'll be getting it in the game with this update, of course. And you can see some of the different flame decal variants and everything else. You also got the lightning decals. This one doesn't have any like special decals that got added to the game besides the main 4, except unless any other ones are actually encrypted. We also have the wings decal right here. You can see what that looks like on the actual vehicle. But as we continue going down, we have to talk about the contrails and some wills. So we got the cute cutout contrail for Sabrina Carpenter. We got the Light Points Aura for Fortnite Festival, which reminds me of those old like dynamic like iPad wallpapers. We got ourselves the Dance Floor Aura right here. Has a little bit of like spotlights behind you, and of course you have this nice little glow. You got the beachy beat aura right here, which has volleyball, or not volleyball, but beach balls kind of like coming out of your back. If we actually turn it around, is it like, okay, no, it's always in that direction, it seems. We got the Clod Hopper Wills right here, which the different color options are actually available for. It looks like you also still get that glow regardless of what color you actually select, which is nice because it kind of just makes it look a little more unique, right? I like when the vehicles actually got like a glow effect or something going on with them. And then we got the Canister Wills as well. You can see it in black, you can see it in all the different color options. It doesn't really got a glow or anything, but it still could be a nice little thing to mix and match with some things here and there. Of course, this will be in the item shop once it does release, but with that said, that's basically everything that got added to this update. Hope you champs and champions enjoy the showcase. Hope you enjoyed sitting here with me for the past 25 minutes and yapping, but it's time to load all this up in an actual private server to actually see if we can swing all the pickaxes around, so give me one moment. Alright, so real quickly, I realized I forgot to show any emotes, so before I show you the pickaxe hit animations, let's go ahead and show you what I can show you right now, which is the emotes added to this update. So first up, we have the Limber Up emote, which is actually, one of the Fortnite Festival emotes that got added to this update. Now, something to mention is that they did add a decent amount of Fortnite Festival emotes, but just kind of like crack your hands here and there, and then you get a little bit of special effects. We got the wobbling emote right here, which I'll go ahead and actually quickly, oh, I just turned off my monitor. That's great. One moment here. Well, like I was saying, I'll actually turn up the audio for you guys to hear these emotes a little bit better. Here's wobbling once again. He's got it. Okay, there's just the face during this emote is so odd to me. But this one does look like it loops forever. We got the BB Belt emote. Now this one I can't actually showcase the audio to you guys because it's a copyrighted emote, but this is one of the new emotes out of this update. We got the Taste emote for Sabrina Carpenter, and as you guys can see in the bottom right, dance emotes sync to the tempo of nearby jam tracks and let any player join in the dance with you. We got ourselves the Please 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 emote right here from Sabrina Carpenter as well. I'll go ahead and let the animation play out for a little bit so you guys can see it. You guys have probably already seen it from leaks and everything else. Got the Beat Chopper emote right here, which is actually traversal, and it's amazing. Like, I don't know what else to say. This as an emote is just so goofy, but I want it. Give me 10 of them, please. And it's also traversal, so you can like drive around in it, and it works in Lego Fortnite. So overall, that's pretty interesting. And of course, as we see right here, we have an unfinished drums emote. Now, this is something we'll kind of notice as we go through some of these. These might be unfinished. These might just be scrapped, but who really knows what they're doing here? But they are in the files, at least for us to kind of showcase. Got the Egg Dropper emote right here, which actually isn't Fortnite Festival, but is a normal emote. It's even got a little bit of like some Easter themed music going on. We got the Let Loose emote right here with 4 different parts so everyone can kind of sync and join in here with their own instrument skins. It's definitely an interesting emote. It definitely got some interesting stuff going on with Fortnite Festival emotes recently. We got this empty emote right here, which is, oh, it's just the individual parts so we can see those up close if we really wanted to, I guess. So, oh, that's what this is, huh? Wait, hold on. If we go back here. Yeah, that's what that was. That's what that whole entire effect thing going on was right there. So there's all the different variants and all the different styles of how it works. We got the BOGO emote right here, which is actually traversal, and I actually like this one because it reminds me of the Raskin where it had the traversal cloud emote that I really wished was available in everyone instead of just that skin. So even though this is a little bit more cartoony, it still does work. And speaking of kind of like cartoony things, we got this like low frame rate chair that actually spawns in with the Play Dream emote right here with the description of Lost in the Clouds. Pretty nice emote to kind of chill on, and I definitely think it would be nice to use in like Lego Fortnite where it's actually kind of like fitting a little bit more. But nothing like too crazy, just a nice little emote to see. We got an empty emote right here. Okay, just another version of that. I'm gonna assume that's what all of those are. Got the Poketar. Okay. Is it about to end, or is it gonna like, yeah, I think it's gonna end here. All right, not bad. Got the deep end emote right here. What the? What? I was gonna say that's perfect like sea shanties, but you know what? I think it really is. Oh god, not that again. Get it out of here, please. You know what? I feel like it's a little awkward without having the audio there, but it is this emote right here. I'm pretty sure. No, it's not that emote. I have a feeling, I don't know why. Part of me wants to say this is like an Adventure Time emote, but I feel like I'm completely wrong by that. Maybe one of the emotes we're about to see is basically this. Let's just keep looking and find out. We got the Ranker's Flourish emote, which will actually show your rank, and a number underneath it. I'm not for sure if it's how many wins you got in ranked or what, but it is interesting to see. We got the Ratata icon series emote right here. Description of shake things up. We got this time it emote right here, which has a nice little like stopwatch you can see. I want to see where it stops at. What time? Or just keep going. If it keeps going, I almost want to sit here and see how high up of a number that can go. But if I sit here, this video is not going to come out, and we're going to be here for like 60 minutes. We're going to be here for like an hour, maybe longer. I'm going to let it go to 30 seconds, and I'm going to click off of it. But I think it just keeps going up indefinitely, which makes me wonder, if you go to like 99, 99, I can't really do that. If you go to like 60, 60, 60, or 99, 99, 99, if you could go ahead and have it revert all the way to 0, but who knows. We got the skipping pretty beat synced and traversal emote right here. And then we got the Champion's Blade Splitter emote right here, which is for that FNCS. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, the FNCS pickaxe that is for like the champion or whatever can now go like dual wield? Okay. But yeah, that is basically all the emotes. Now let me do the final part of this video now and try to get the pickaxes showing up in a private server. So give me one moment. All right, here we are back in game. Now, of course, we have two versions of everything. We actually have the current update, but also the last update files as well. So I will have to kind of sort through some things here and there. But firstly, I wanted to mention something I didn't mention earlier, and it's the fact that you can also now preview wraps on your actual skins in the locker and in the item shop as well, once the feature is kind of fully finished out and everything. I know it's working for some people, but for some reason for me on the live servers it wasn't. But yeah, now you'll be able to actually preview yourself with wraps, which makes me wonder, do we still have the misc? Okay, yeah. You can't preview it on the actual boat, so you won't be sitting in the boat or whatever, but you can still preview it with the skin holding different weapons, which is pretty nice. With that said, however, let's go ahead and look through these pickaxes finally. So I do believe here that the ones that we haven't already seen before are stuff like the Cactus Club. So if we go ahead and just kind of like try it on real quickly here and hit it, you can see the actual hit effect. Now if we go over here, we got the Dino Bopper. Definitely has got some nice hit sounds going on here. We got the FNCS Tape Decker. Actually, wait a minute. I want to see. Okay, it might be better to kind of rotate them around real quick. So I'll go ahead and rotate them over here real quickly. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I have to like guide my mouse around all of it. We got this one. Actually, okay, yeah. You know what? We can kind of do this. You can see the little like bite effect going on. We got the gold cutters. And then if I can't, yeah, you know what, I'm just gonna, we're not really gonna be able to rotate it. You got these. Next up, as we're going to go through, we have the Searing Gear Flame, which we kind of already showcased, but I noticed like the try it out button still exists, even though it's always being tried out. We got the Signal Smasher. We got ourselves the Claw Saw. The Tiger's Tooth. The Will Wreckers. And the Zadie's Blade Pickaxe. Now if we go ahead and scroll down here real quickly, we also have that TBD pickaxe I mentioned already. But that is basically all the special hit effects. Now I will go ahead and show this version as well, so you can kind of see what it looks like, you know, with the normal just kind of like hit effect going on. However, I will turn the audio down as we do this. Wait, you can't do that anymore. Okay, so you can only preview the hit when you have it actually tried out on your outfit itself. So that is something interesting kind of note about recent changes to cosmetics like actual pickaxe in the game. But with that said, hope you champs and champions enjoyed today's YouTube video. Like the video if you liked it, dislike if you didn't like it, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow with another upload. So until then, peace out.